Hi. Bits the news. Hello. The breaking news chat acute. It's true. This was breaking news last time too. Hi everyone. How are you? Welcome to This Is a Lot. Welcome to This Is a Whole Lot. Like a lot. It's like a lot. How are y'all? Yeah, this place goes places. It goes so many places that like there's just straight up slurs that are just like beep, and I'm just like, cool, great, awesome, cool. We seem to have a report coming in that news Vix is fake. Hi. Why? But why? But why? But why? Hi, but why? But why though? But I know you warned me, but why though? I still don't understand why. Is there a reason? Why? Why is this a thing? Why are we doing this? Why are we being nice to me? I don't understand. Because I like your content. Well, that's weird. Maybe you should see a doctor about that. Okay. I will maybe accept that I bring you some form of joy. And I am a factor? At first I was about to say father and I was confused and I was like, I'm sorry that like I'm the only thing bringing joy to your life as a father.
This thing's weird to me. Let's kill it.
Well, so
Good idea.
I'm sorry if you've ever been around and I just shit on the medical system profusely. But thank you for everything you do. Because you gotta have the high with the lows provided by the game, the emotional roller coaster. That's why. The game hasn't started. Oh no, I'm not gonna stop shitting on it. That's the thing. I'm sorry if that like ever emotionally hurt is what I'm saying, but like I'm not gonna stop shitting on it because people almost let me die multiple times. Hi, Sar. Hi. We're just talking about the medical system. Okay, that's fair. Let me just real quick. Soho. Thank you for the gifted subs. Hold on, having to scroll. There's too many. To yourself actually to start because it was a tier 1 for 9 whole months. And then also to Jinx Tinks, Sheep, Lord Gnome, Expert Yeta, Goaty, Zakatron, Spearmeister, Storytime Rowan, Red Mage Fever, Chase, the Bionic Fox, my brother-in-law, Slim Arcana, and also for those that you just... Sar! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I mean, I'm going to do it regardless, but how dare you? I'm guessing your Pokemon stream was today, or was it like at another time? Hi, Vix. Vix, didn't you already give me things to buy a heater? In which case, like, you don't need to... I'm going to do it Saturday. Thank you for asking. Hey, chat, did you know that Sargoto streams, and he's also a very good streamer, and also... he's planning a stream where he ranks all the Pokemon. And he's gonna put literally the entire Lake Trio in triple F. Cause honestly, I don't know, they're not that great. This though, Sar, this though. Lake Trio, specifically. You know what? Y'all just do your thing. I'll wait for the hype train to end. It's already a level fucking 5. God damn it. And I'm just going to just do this bit on the side. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. What's up?
Had my last few bits.
Hi. I don't need it. You don't have to give me those. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to give me those. This is a very dumb bit, and I'm borderlining understanding what is a sacrifice at this point, can I just say? Yep. What really is a sacrifice, though, chat, honestly? What really is a sacrifice? Yep. Oh, okay, we need one more PNG and we're done. Also, I am on my diuretic, so if I get up randomly, consistently throughout stream, that's why. Okay. I'm not peeling him. Also, speaking of getting up, 1 second. You still have like a minute left on this hype train, so like we're just waiting this one out. Man, I love when my model just disassociates. It's great. Good night, so. And thank you for the subs, even though you don't know. Have a good sleep. Alright, we got like 30 seconds left. I can read. Xander, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Star, thank you for the rate of 9. So thank you for the tier 1 gifted subs to give me a username, Ramen Notice, Pumpkin Dead, Whispering, Criticio, Lan EX, Breadbox of Doom, Cardigan, Darian, my apologies, Queen Freak 877, and Nep Crazy. Also Vix, for some weird freaking reason. Thank you for the tier 1 gifted subs to Murmur, Perk Princess, Jester of Sheep's Jailbroken, Miss Fluffy Kitty, Bartil, Greg, Dan, apparently, Psy Pup, the Immortal Unicorn. Oh boy, I got a giraffe. I got a giraffe. Oh boy. And also, sorry, go to thank you for the tier 1 subs to Space Queen Leisha, Sympathetic Plan, Jedi Supperpunk, Tyrion Try, and Light Up Vulture. Also, Zach, thank you for the 35 bits. Okay, let's do a sacrifice, y'all. It's sacrificing time. Okay, hold on. First and foremost, in this stream, before we get to anything, this game is full of the following. these are things that make you uncomfortable, please feel free to leave. Please understand that it's okay to leave if you need to, and I will happily see you in the next stream. Yes. Yes, Polarish, you can. Congrats, you could stay up now. Thank you for the tier 1 for 17 whole months. And then secondly, on to this. Okay, so we will obviously be sacrificing a seal today. We have a knife, we have a sphere. We will be sacrificing a sphere because Sargoto has asked me to do so.
Are you saying that the baths have cured death?
So, as is tradition, let us sacrifice the seal. That's not supposed to happen.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy.
Sar!
Our main headlines tonight.
Sargoto! Joke's on you, he was just cake the entire time and Seal got away. Oh, it is cake. It is cake, yes. It is in fact cake.
Well, that's a very
Thank fucking God. Listen, it's fine. Just because Sargoto doesn't like Sfeel doesn't mean that I don't.
And have confidence that
So.
the team will keep you safe.
It's fine. Okay, stare into the void for a second. Hold on. There you go. Okay, let's try to remember how to play this fucking game. And also let me go ahead and pause this. How is the game volume for everybody in stream? How are we doing? How's everybody?
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
If at any point the audio becomes unhearable, bit loud, okay.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
If the audio at any point gets a little bit unhearable, please let me know as soon as possible. Because for some reason, you dinguses don't tell me when volume is too low. And I don't know why. And you just gotta tell me. You gotta tell me these things, okay? Because if you want game volume...
Well, that's a
Oh god, we're still in lockdown from the snuggle hugs.
Advance is lying to you.
Cool. So,
And they
yeah. Also, yeah, menu volume and game volume seem to be on different levels, so I'm gonna bump it up preemptively, and then we will go from there. Oh no. I forgot about this already. Oh no.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
On Channel 1 at 7 o'clock.
No professionalism.
What's wrong with this picture? And
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference.
That's followed at 8 p.m. by a
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
I have a job interview tomorrow. My brain
Take
decided to
his
go on
chances on
overdrive.
the wild streets,
Fun!
eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Let's see, I remember how to play this. Time for the news. Also, we probably will
4,
play
3,
multiple versions of this.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
and I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefucked? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
As you do.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle
so
height
bad.
and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like
me.
fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir
I don't have
crazy,
that.
With no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected
Oh yeah, sorry.
turns.
It's
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the
Get outta
model
here.
planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was, of course, raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to construct their vast hives, many of the nation's
get outta here.
adults have turned to a more childish solution.
Basically.
Or at least, that's their excuse.
Going it alone, popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as his astonishing photograph that he leaked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour, was busy in the capital preparing her new show, Chocolate Clit Bombs, for its now postponed grand opening.
There are
Let's hope
some-
the exhibits don't melt.
Being locked in alone seems to have made poor
There are
Johnny
some-
realise the empty
there are some
places
words
of
that
the
don't get
professional
censored and
sportsman's
it's very
existence.
confusing.
I like that, while no longer bringing great wealth, still offers vacuous conversation, narcissistic wives, and an utter lack of social importance. Let's hope he doesn't run out of toilet paper for those tears.
The shape of things to come.
Yeah, I don't understand
in
how
their
that
own
wasn't-
version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now. The descendants of doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive
Technically.
electric shock.
Greetings, Upsiders. This is Times Forsborg and Wongensford reporting from Dante's Taint on our 3,756th day in this miserable fucking cave. Every day is the same. Oh, is that something new on the wall? Of course it isn't. It never fucking is. And Mum and Dad talking about science all the fucking time. Who cares about science? I'm young. I want to do young people things like vandalism and teenage pregnancy. But every eligible partner in this undersea
Oh, no.
that was grown from the same fungal frond as I was, that's just rock to turn off the stars. Why haven't you come to save us yet? We're practically human, like... Shit, Dad's coming.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bowl,
The thicker the goldfish.
there's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for
God.
the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of rich relatives on the run actually being filled with helium and released into the stratosphere.
I still really want to do this.
If those rich
For real,
bastards
though.
think they're above the rest of us, why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Nope.
Good evening. In these difficult times,
Oh no, what do you
it's
do if you have to
important
pee?
that we all feel united, that we're all in this together. And for a short time, we must bear significant change. To help myself come to terms with these tough but transitory times, I've written a list of things that are just as temporary as all of this discomfort. I thought it would be helpful to share my list with all of you. Christmas with the in-laws.
Yeah, I can pause. I was just wondering, like, in real life, like, how do you pause real live television? Oh, also, by the way, chat, I have a closet hole. Now, if you're curious. So first and foremost, this is the kitten. Okay, well, that's upside down. Hold on. This is kitten. And then that is the closet hole where we put the sumo. Because that's the only option we really had. So back to kitten. This is just stream. This is just all stream ever needs to be. It's just kitten. Look at this baby. Kit 12? Well, I mean, Kit 12 is on the floor. But I don't want to wake him up because he's comfy. Look at them. Oh, big yawn. Oh, that was a big yawn. That was a big old yawn. Okay. Back to...
Child school play. Youth. Beauty. That phase you still don't talk about. Your New Year's resolution. Your husband's hairline. Your waistline. Your term in office. Your fleeting lifetime. And all of human endeavour. I hope my relatable list has allowed you to find reassurance. To know that just as these things pass us by, so too will this crisis. Together we will endure, as we always have.
As we always have. All right, hold on. Where's Deer? Where's Deer? There's Deer.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
No, you don't. Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Okay, I did it. Ah! Get off the pole! I want to know what she's saying. Oh God. Deer's here to help with the news.
First tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seem to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snugglehug range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have sought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Rimington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Remington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop.
Nope.
When he made the first dancing hand.
Get out of here.
He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind
Oh,
it
yeah,
up and let
it's-
it go, and I'd watch that happy little execution.
These two are just done with
wiggle and
everything.
wave tiny and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one
Rimming
small
Toys,
part
yeah.
of the global supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The
Uh-huh.
passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously
no.
around the world from midnight to night.
Woo! We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fart under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud
Trap?
to present
What?
snuggle traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times.
Oh,
Each box
God.
of snuggle traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehug in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind.
Jesus.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about snuggle traps is they're powered by next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly moving forward, get to the break. These appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous to children?
I mean,
Oh, hell yeah.
maybe.
These are not toys, but they're explosive fun.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Was that all right?
Oh yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we...
She seems very nice there,
Oh,
young Miss
God.
Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my sceptical arsehole.
Hello, mate. It's Dave. You're not going to believe
Hi,
this,
Dave.
but I've decided to come home.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah?
I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers,
Yeah?
Alex. See you, mate.
Oh, the annual office meeting was canceled.
Drift off down the river to uncertain ends.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, exactly.
To
You've
a
said it,
life
I've
of
said
shame
it.
and mockery.
He must
and
know. He's
eventual
not
death.
Fuck it.
On
I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us.
Sentence of blinded
Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together.
safe.
It's gonna work.
I guess.
We'll get him. I've made the
Never
cake.
know
You're on
what's
the balloon.
lurking in the water.
Got no idea how old he is.
Be advanced,
40?
go-getters.
17?
We
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
believe you fell
Okay, coming back
Oh my God.
in 5, 4.
Why was that a bloody handprint? I don't know what you're talking about, Xanri. Internal use only seems fine. You're supposed to think about it internally, not outwardly in the public eye. You're supposed to take it into your heart and soul internally. That's what it means. As I go pee. Yeah, it's a suppository, exactly, and we put it in the suppository place.
3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
God, it's so on the nose. Yeah, I pee fast. I'm a super fast peer to a point that, like, people have been like, "Are you sure you want to go pee?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I just go in there and I literally am just like, "Bro, look how hard I can pee," psst, and I leave. It's great. Hi, Eric. How are you? No, not real enough. A world record. That's true. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you're on medical pee pills, basically. Evie jumped out of her wormhole. So I'm wondering what she's trying to do here, other than just get in my lap directly. Well, maybe consider painting eyes first, and then paint around them. Have you ever considered that? So that way you can fuck up the eye as much as you want, and then put like blue tack or something over it, etc., etc. We what are you talking about, personal best? I have the whole world record for fastest pee.
No, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international...
Nope, get out of here.
And we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and
God, this is so fucking real.
Businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. Shh. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
Yeah, as they do.
Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over.
Ooh, we got a sandwich.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare.
Cake and healthcare! God! Oh my fucking God. No, it's okay, critic. You're good.
We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or at a
oh my fucking God.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the Great Ancient.
What?
Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years,
What? Are they in a cult? Excuse me. What?
Advanced, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army amassing an army to kidnap our
That's what you sound like.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Ellen. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Ellen.
What the hell is going on?
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you.
They're in the same room!
For joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which really contributed to the
I don't know
national
what this is.
conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here.
Oh, he's in a...
Right, and
he's in a room.
Can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's
He's in a
as you
room.
can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. And my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside.
Not safe at all.
Government advice and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where
$5 as the backdrop falls over.
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? Oh, God. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh, yeah, that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you
they're
really?
not. They're not all college actors.
All right, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest. All right, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Oh no!
I can.
They're breaking in.
I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh fuck! It does. Oh fuck, Jeremy! Shit! No! Oh bollocks!
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you?
Oh shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fucks! I'm too talented to die! What the fucking hell? Okay, it's fine.
I did fine. Whatever.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick?
I see only the devil. I see only Satan. Oh God, no. They're coming to me. They're coming over. No, you fucking little shit.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report. Showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this. You're damn right. Yeah.
What? Was that always there? Was that always there? Was that always there? No. Also my window's broken. I don't like that. I don't like my window being broken. I don't like this. I'm going to the bathroom. They can't get me in the bathroom. Also here, chat, here. Hold on. Let me trade you kitties for a second. Oh, there you go. Okay. This is only one storyline of the entire game. There's multiple storylines, and we're gonna play more than one. So far, yes, very Five Nights, but this is the only storyline so far that does this.
Adam delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Whack it on the head if it gives you any trouble. It's pretty bad here too, mate. They've got on board. Captain's down. Worse, chef's down and we're out of rum. Not sure I'm gonna make it to sobriety or dry land. If I had a missus, I'd ask you to tell her that I love her, but to be honest, I've kind of pissed my life away, mate. Still, at least I'm outdoors, eh?
Follow during this crisis.
I suppose.
Stay calm, for God's sake. Panicking makes you less productive, and that makes Bozeman
Why
sad.
can I only look up and down?
Protect network equipment at all costs. We have literally hundreds of employees, but our budget is limited. We ask you to do the right thing and value our property over your personal safety. If you're working from home, please refrain from taking meetings on the toilet. Even if you're not going, we can still tell from the way your voice is all echoing. A reminder.
I didn't realize there were DeerBits. Hold on. I forgot about the compliment myself as well. Hold on one second. I have to hold on. Let me do this in a better way. Two seconds, chat. Give me uno momento. Let me make a doc called it seems like a good name. Call it the Teletubby baby son. The actual Teletubby baby son, or Mochi's really good. You should fall in love with Mochi. It's very good. Like, actually very good. Also, I'm having a jiggle because my mic was in my way. We already did this. Yeah. There's that. Where's Deer? Yeah, I did that. Play 6 days ago. Yeah. Wait. I had to compliment myself, right? That's what it was? Was it that? I've forgotten already. Mochi's vegan, yeah. It's literally just rice paste. It just depends on what's like in it, usually. Because there are some mochi that like have like red bean paste or things like egg in them that aren't specifically vegan. Like there's some that have like strawberry cake and that can have eggs and milk in it and stuff like that, so. All right, you know what? While I'm trying to figure out how to sacrifice the Teletubby son, I'm gonna compliment myself and you'll get 2 free ones. Or you'll get a free one on top of the one that I already owe. How does that sound, chat? How does that sound? Today, of all days. Oh, it's a mochi ice cream. Okay. That makes more sense, honestly. Okay, there's that. Okay. All right. Mochi's really good. Okay. Does anyone know? We'll get to this in a second. It's fine. It's fine. Here, have some music, chat. Have some music. How does that sound? Have some music, because that always makes me feel better, right? That fixes everything. Da, 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 da. Alright, this is a dumb bit. Hey. This is really dumb. This is really, really dumb of a bit. They don't call me Deer tries way too hard to make a joke land bits for nothing. Alright. This is dumb. Okay, so chat, you've asked me to sacrifice something today, and that thing today is the Teletubby son baby. But did you know, chat? Hold on. Okay. Game capture. So you've asked me today to sacrifice the Teletubby son baby, and I said yes, but did you know that the Teletubby son baby actually has now grown up and she's really, really pretty? Here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. There is a problem with this situation, and they're being rebooted to Netflix. It's live action. It's live action. Let me just, this is worth the death, honestly. Let me just tuck that under there for you, honey, and you can take that all the way to the office. There you go. There you go. They're doing a gritty action reboot of the Teletubbies, okay? That's what they're doing. Yeah, she's really cute. And she's small, and I just want to pick her up and smooch. Why was the bounding box so big? I don't know. Don't worry about it. There was probably like a pixel down here. It's fine. She's gonna take this, and she's gonna go off. Oh, hold on. Okay, not that many layers. Jesus. She's gonna take this, and she's gonna take this, and she's gonna go off to Netflix HQ to do that reboot. And then she'll come join us in hell. It'll be great. It'll be great. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. It'll have sex and drugs and all the things you've always wanted from the Teletubbies. It'll be great. It'll be the grittiest action reboot you've ever seen. Hold on, my director's calling. He says I have to go to the toilet to meet him right now. 1 second. Alright, cool. What up? Hi. They won't. You know they won't. If 13 Reasons Why is the video I'm thinking it is, or the show that I'm thinking it is. It, you know. They won't. Okay. So. Back to this. Let's go ahead and pause this, even though this is a really good song.
Dress code is still in force. I can hear a tie on a conference call like a baby in a vacuum cleaner.
No, I'm not.
And finally.
Oh, no!
Remember.
No!
I don't have to.
Scared. They want information.
No, you're being a
They'll
child.
consume anything we tell them.
I'm not.
So let's not waste time on fact-checking or integrity. There's money to be made and Papa wants a taste.
Huh?
Postman out.
5, 4,
Oh, no.
3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Welcome back to the National Nightly.
No!
Well, we know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win. And who will National Nightly lose?
National Nightly, National Nightly, National Nightly lose.
So, well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
No!
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah. I think I heard about that, actually, yeah.
No. You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during that time, so...
No! Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jerry. Sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else? Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
No! Oh.
Thank you.
No!
Is that... What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so...
Barry has already decided to not stream this, but no, I haven't told him about this at all.
Well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I say, I love you. Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Get out of here!
My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human.
God.
And my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles underway?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So...
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct. The colour of my nipples. And...
The color of his nipples.
Finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable, that is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jellybean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
No!
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Why do these Furbies have Karen hair?
Oh, Tommy! Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game, I am a theatrical I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffee Cup, and Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the
No.
studios, and boarded the cinemas,
Oh,
but
shit.
they won't get...
It flying at me was a lot. It came straight for my face.
me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you?
No.
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order,
No.
I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows
I'm
for
just this
younger
guy.
children.
I'm just him right now.
We'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Get out of here, you little
The
shits.
first one we've been working
Get
on
out of
is
here!
called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
Oh,
good
yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr.
Yeah, of
Bear
course.
is a very sad bear.
Are his
Because
stocks
all of
going
the
down?
other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he?
Nope.
But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise, old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No,
Wing?
Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition And these dreams.
Such
No!
fucking
No, 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 no!
dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
I missed it.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
This fucking game.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths.
No, no, no,
What
no,
do you
no,
want
no.
children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end... We end on a big musical number. Of
course you do.
Dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy
No.
but not too challenging.
No.
Well, if you like, I could go and get
What?
my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to... Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all.
Right.
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to... endure.
You turn this shitting thing... Well, there's all sorts of creatures.
Oh, God.
Dangly doodle farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always in
Oh, he
good
went to bed.
moods. But that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his 3rd divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die.
Yes, this is a fever dream.
Your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank.
I love this.
Trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
This is actually really good.
Disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
for what I'm sure is bound to be a classic of children's entertainment. But now, let's see how it's really done.
Oh my god.
Before we wrap up the news tonight, I just wanted to spend a moment talking to you directly. A final thought, if you will, just for you, Alex. You see, I know you think it's gotten complicated back at the old homestead, but there's something you should know. You like to think you've got the family. Feelings have cooled, and you're just ridiculed. You think you're even-handed, but there's nobody fooled. You clearly love your daughter more. You like to think you've got it under control. Well, if that was your goal, you better re-roll. Did you have a few too many at the watering hole? You clearly love your daughter more. Now Chris and Sam are broken, 'cause you're too scared of alone.
What is this game? She's a really pretty voice though.
Locked behind his bedroom door. But Susie thinks you're perfect with that holiday abroad. And
Wait, is she?
I've gotta say, you clearly love your daughter more. One more time for a peaceful night. Yeah, you clearly love your daughter more. And that's news.
That's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow when Jeremy will be wrestling an alpaca and I'll be naked. I'm Megan
shit.
Wolf. Have a treacle night. Ugh. Oi, just give me that beer. I'm fucking famished.
I love her. Hold on.
Chapter from Crazy Neil's Wit Wisdom, and I'm reaching out through the lens of this camera to say, buddy, if you're listening, build a better life for yourself. You
What
want
is
crazy?
that?
You want crazy? Crazy deals.
Do you think I'd be happy with that?
Started in business, and I gotta say,
I can't tell if this is her actual accent or not. What?
Wake up, Alex! Alex! Wake up!
No! 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 This is not a horror game. This is not a. Okay, well. At least the place still likes me. Well. At least we were in a coma. I'm gonna go pee. Jesus Christ. I have a small problem. Yeah, we were talking about a coma. I have very chapped lips right now because, you know. Also, I love how the game volume right now is really loud. Jesus. Why does this keep getting darker and darker and red and purples and shit? I was gonna say, oh my god, that I keep having this issue that oh no. Oh god, I was in a coma. Because I got electrocuted. I got electrocuted from the board on that one night with the lightning. I need chapstick, and my ADD does this thing where I put something down and And no, my current wealth is sometimes splurging, I guess, still. I need chapstick, and then my ADD is like, you set this down, and now it's gone. Yay. You're surrounded by your family. You blink a few times. Hi. Sam is there. Her expression concerns more affectionate. Chris chimes in. We missed the game for nothing. What? This is squeeze. Oh. Oh, because Chris hates me. Gotcha. I'm gonna squeeze her hand. Lord knows you both gotta be anxious without your help being thrown. The final spell, you turn the rest of your... You feel Susie's absence, notably Charlie fidgeting, clearly trying to not look worried. Where's Susie? Charlie tenses up, concerned. You're definitely good, right? Of course I am. There's nothing to worry about. Charlie looks at you and grins. You always have him in your corner. Despite all... Are you okay, Mom? Stares at you, clearly shocked out of her reverie. She turns to you and smiles grateful. Rare recognition. Yes, dear. Okay, this is giving me literal hospital PTSD. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I'm okay. It just... Jesus, fuck. How are you feeling? Warm and nod. Ask you if it feels 100 times surprisingly well. Excellent. No sign of real damage. Took some shock. Anything. The course kept as run. Right as rain. Oh, and the private room and care, the doctor, which it has been paid for by Mr. Bozeman. He left those flowers and said, oh, they paid for my hospital! Yeah. Seems like the least you could fucking do. They love me, so it worked out. Yeah, Susie got in trouble for doing graffiti. And she wasn't, and I think something else. Find Sam in the building strewn. Looks at the second pack of biscuits. They give you a quick kiss. Sam frowns. Hey, looking at the numbers again, we've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra needs a nurse to look after her now. Okay. Fortunately, that's coming in. We've been able to save, and we got more than enough to keep going with Susie home to help out. The nurse would only need to be part-time. You know, things are difficult. Daily care wouldn't be cheap, but she's your mother. We have to, don't we? Technically, no. Jeez. Oh, fuck me. I know how this game works now. So either one of these choices is gonna start getting us to talk about euthanasia, and one of them is not. And I don't know which one I want to go down. Yeah, you would think. I mean, this is this game, guys. Keep in mind. Yeah, he literally was like, I was thinking about streaming this and I wanted to get your opinion after you finished on Saturday, and I was like, okay, we need to talk about this game. This is a game that I'm happy to stream. I know what I'm getting into. I'm happy to have these conversations if we really want to. Barry is the type of person that if he's gonna play a game like this, he wants to actually have those conversations with people where I'm just like, this is stupid. And like, if the conversation's there, I will be willing to have it and state my opinions on it, right? And we can actually talk about it if you guys need to. But like, I'm happy to just go through this game. Like with euthanasia, I think it's 100% about a person's choice. If they make the conscious choice to want to die at an old age, like, I get it, you know? As someone whose body literally fell out from under them, I get it. But I want to be able to make that choice myself. That's it. And so I'm actually gonna say, but did you come to this sort of situation, right? Where if your mother actually does have dementia or whatever, then like, is it worth taking care of her, so to speak? Because it's your mom, but like, she's not, let's put it this way. I have a family member now, a grandfather-in-law, who also has dementia. And yeah, we don't know what she wants. And I understand how much that can hurt someone, because he stayed with my mother-in-law for a while, and it got really, really bad towards her. And I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to get into her private life. And you know, it just depends on the situation. And a lot of this is very like choice A, choice B sort of thing, and that's hard to deal with, and I know what it's trying to do for me. Yeah, it's extremely difficult. I mean, I remember my grandfather wound up having, he didn't even have dementia, for fuck's sake. He just literally had a brain tumor or something. I don't remember what. He wound up having a stroke, and I remember going to the hospital as a kid, right? And like, okay, we're gonna have a real talk for a minute. I remember going to the hospital as a kid, and I got so scared because I didn't really understand what was going on. My parents didn't really explain it that well to me, because this was kind of the first interaction I've ever had with death, and I was very young. I mean, I wasn't that young. I was like 8 or 9. And I remember I just hid behind some curtains and in the hospital room, because I didn't understand why he was hooked up to all these things. I didn't understand why it didn't look like my grandfather anymore, for one. Not that like part of his face was paralyzed or anything, but just because they had shaved his head, because he had had stitches in his head, because of all these things. I didn't recognize him, and it scared me, you know? And he didn't remember who a lot of us were towards the end, and it really, really was hard. Like, even in a short period of time between him being alive and passing, like, it was extremely hard that he didn't remember who any of us were, just because his brain was failing, literally. And I don't know. Yeah, I've basically talked to Max about this already and said, if it's an option, I don't want you to have to take care of me if I get dementia later in life, and I'm going to respect whatever you want. I'm not going to put that on you because I'm not going to remember you and stuff like that. And dementia does run in my family. Yeah, it was. There's a lot of reasons I have PTSD around hospital trauma. It's very fun. Especially since I think that trauma in itself as a child probably exacerbated my later hospital trauma of my own shit, and why I have trouble being in hospitals right now. Because every time I think I'm gonna... It's weird, right? Because my hospital trauma is a fear now of I'm going to be stuck here and I'm not going to be able to leave, right? Because that's my big fear. Like, whenever I go in for a single, like, they could just be like doing a blood test on me and I'd just be like freaking the fuck out internally and just like, nah, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't like being here. I want to leave as soon as fucking possible. I don't want to have to stay here. Yeah, no, PTSD is on multiple different levels. I actually have 2 different forms of PTSD. One is based around my father and one is based around hospitals. It's very fun. But yeah, so. Yeah, no, I get that. I don't want to compare the two, but like, as someone with ADD, just like taking my medication or missing my medication currently is my deepest fear, honestly. Yeah. No, you're good, Fisher. I get it. Do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna pick this option, and my wife is probably gonna be mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, yeah, no, if they're both agreeing that she hasn't been herself in forever, yeah, no, if you guys need a minute, take a minute. I get it. This game is fucking hard. This game is really fucking hard, and I get it. You know what? Okay, we can do that. Let's run a 3-minute ad, And everybody just go stretch. Oh God, I've done that, Zannery. It's all of that is. Yeah, no. No, you're absolutely right. Let's everybody. Okay, everybody. We're gonna run an ad and stretch. Okay, you're gonna stretch with me. Those who are subs are gonna get up and you're gonna stretch with me. Okay. We're gonna have a stretch. Okay. Okay. Let me just readjust my things and go into the center of the room. And next time I get up to pee, I will actually stretch. Okay, everybody get up. We're gonna run that ad. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and move. You're gonna stretch and stretch. This is really dumb. This is really, really dumb. You're gonna stretch and then come back down. And then you're gonna stretch and you're gonna come back down. And you're gonna stretch and you're gonna come back down. And you gotta make sure. Listen, once I actually get elite motion, we will actually like have stretching and stuff. I will move my hands and shit. It'll be crazy. Listen, there's apparently multiple versions of the bear song. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see if I know if I can do this. Body stiffness, neck stiffness, and shoulder stiffness down, movement range up. Okay. You're gonna stretch and stretch, chat. Come on. Stretch and stretch. Come on. Okay, you're good. Lean forward and stretch. And you're gonna also bring your arms up at this point in time and stretch and stretch. Stretch and stretch. Oh, we're gonna have a really good stretch, apparently. It's not how I intended this to work. It's fine. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Okay, let's reset position, please. Holy shit. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Oh, what? There we go. There we go. There we go. Anyway. Oh, I'm actually gonna pop my back, so give me a second. Oh. Okay. There's about 20 seconds left, so we're gonna just... Thank you. Thank you. It's almost like I'm a little gay baby. Well, technically not a gay baby. I meant NB baby. Yeah, no problem. He has skills beyond what you might conceive as mortals. I'm actually gonna go do that pee. I'll be right back. So I can get everybody back in from the previous ad roll. I swear to God, I'm about to smear Vaseline all over my face. Jesus. Okay. So back to whatever we were doing. I forget what we were doing already. Oh, yeah, the letter. Okay, well, this is fine. This is fine. Sam's out with work. Charlie's staying at a friend's. The house is yours. You order takeaway, couple of drinks. Where's my daughter? Actually, yeah. Sam isn't a fan of historical drama, so like, yeah. Genghis Khan wasn't something you were interested in, but the drama's not half bad. It was Timogen. Actually, I knew that. I flick over the channel, something else. Coffee table distracts you. Your mysterious device. Hey, sweetheart, Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? Growth and lighter for Chippy. She claims the nickname, but Charlie scowls every time she says it. You're not sure Sam would approve. Urkistan has long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Thought you'd like it. Don't do anything stupid. Hopefully it's just a stupid ear and not a new pastime he's picked up or about to pick up. Excuse me? Are you telling me my son is about to start lighting fires? I'm already worried my son is a Hitler Youth. Like, please, come on. Oh, God. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want... Okay. Oh.
Facial sabotage?
Jenny, problem? I want her fired today, now.
Don't worry, Kath, it'll be all right.
No, it won't be all right, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
You realise
what the fuck?
Sound like me?
I mean it, Kath.
Stay where you are, Kath.
Jenny? This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
It'll be all right. I'll talk to both of you.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
Fuck you, lady!
Jenny.
And his very first guest is popular parrot.
I'm sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
At 11:30, it's a double bill for
Hey, how does chat feel about making a pee counter for every time we pee?
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds, everybody! I thought we were all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so high and mighty and do your job.
You'll have me fired too.
Don't tempt me. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolfe.
And I'm Jeremy Dalton. Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What do you think about all these sanctions?
I doubt it make a lot of difference, Pet. I've lived through 2 world wars and I smoke 40 a day. And if that ain't killed me, I doubt this will either.
I mean, that's a mood.
Thanks, Patrick. Fascinating stuff.
Popular Prime Minister Julia Salisbury has released a reassuringly brave statement in response to the World Council's controversial announcement.
This international declaration is nothing short of outrageous. We are a democratically elected government with massive popular support. We do not recognise these sanctions, and we encourage other socially progressive nations of the world to both resist and ignore them. Advance have struck fear into the heart of the international community by showing that it is possible to have radical change for the betterment of the many. And whilst I wish we could improve other countries as much as we have our own, we do not rely on the help of others to thrive. This country is entirely self-sufficient.
No, it's not.
We are a
That's
team,
not how that works.
now more than ever. And this team is on your side.
Not how it works at all.
Thank you.
Defiant stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our government's stance? Robin Short found out.
Hi there. Robin Short, National Nightly News. I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on the current government.
I'm not really very interested in politics, really. As Mother always said, leave politics to the politicians, Malcolm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It crashed. It actually crashed. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you're experiencing, yeah, it's fine. All right, let's try again. It's coming to Switch and Fizz. Oh my fucking god. All right, I might also pick it up actually. Because if it's actually coming to Switch and physical, I will be elated. Good night, Sar. Have a good sleep. You're just a bitch. You know what? Yeah. Game has no sound. Game has no sound now. Why? Game. Game. Please. Game, please. I want to like you. Game? Why the fuck do you have no sound now? What? What? Yeah. Put it on B. Okay. Okay. So that's weird. Can you hear it now? It's on a totally different... That's bizarre. Okay, there it goes. Jesus. It was going through a different input-output for some fucking reason. Hi, Max. I see you're on my laptop. Or on the TV. I can't tell. TV. You can post emotes on the TV? I didn't know that.
I'm sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
At 11:30, it's a double bill for popular transatlantic.
Okay, well.
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds.
Okay, I need to change one or two things real quick.
You know that. Just stop being so
Three,
high and
5,
mighty and do your job.
4,
You'll have me fired too.
3.
Don't tempt me.
Meghan and all the team at the National.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines.
Yeah,
But how should
clearly.
we react? We asked the
fuck
public.
it. Let's make
What
her.
are your reactions
oh my
to the
god.
sanctions?
I think it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned? What's the government doing about it, eh?
Thanks, Patrick. Fascinating stuff.
Why? Hold on. It crashed again. I'm actually having an issue. What? Okay, I need to maybe message the devs then. God damn it. Ah! Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely going to Discord server /GG, not for broadcast. Add a server. Okay. That's fine. We might. Okay. 2 seconds, chat. I'm gonna just play some music and close this game. And I'm going to go be right back. Okay, OBS, are you good? And I'm gonna send over this bug. Also, they're from the UK, not Australia. I thought they were Australian. Bless you, Max. Okay. New message to this. Any screenshot of the weird stuff. The log file. Important, you can find a log file here. Okay. Okay. There's that. We are gonna start a new game, by the way. I like that one too, personally. And the save file. Okay, and then this needs to go here. That's fine, I don't care. That's fine. Let me go get a VOD link, because that'll be the last thing, and then we'll be done, and I can go back to this. Pew, 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 pew. This the news, guys. Guys, it's the news. Stupid-doo, boop-a-doo, boop, boop, boop. Stupid-doo. I love... Okay. When did this happen the first time? It was after a letter home with my mom. And then it was like right after this. Okay, share, skip to here. Okay, close this, and this one. Listen, I'm always happy to report to devs about their game. Okay, and then I need to attach the 2 files, send it off, and I'm good. So, player log and profiles. And send off. Let me make sure that's sent correctly real fast. A bug in this otherwise fantastic game, blah blah blah, player log profiles.r rar, for some reason crashing both at this timestamp and this one. Hello, thank you for submitting a bug report. We reply, rest assured we're checking this inbox regularly. Alright, well, let's start a new game then. And by a new game, I mean just a new tree, really. Yeah, let's just start a new one. Because I really would like to play this. And if it crashes on me again for some fucking reason, yeah, new game. Let's call it Horatio Fucker. There we go. Story mode. Is it not doing audio again? Ah! Ah! Ha! Ha! Yes, I know it's very loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For some reason, the audio levels in this are a lot. They're just ridiculous. Here, actually, let's add a limiter to this fucker. Yeah, let's add a limiter. Threshold at like, say 18. And do that. And then just make it as loud as fucking possible. And then fix it again, because it's still loud. Okay, how's that, everybody?
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
How's this, everybody?
Right, Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry.
Okay. That's still too loud. A little bit more.
It's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast.
How's that?
So if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Okay.
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind
Just a little hot.
screen there in the middle.
Alright. I can fix that.
Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between
How's that?
buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left.
Yes, I know. I know.
I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch
Listen, we're pros at this now.
Face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three.
Come to Bumley!
The machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again. Oh, that didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. So we've got a few seconds. I suppose I ought to warn you that tonight is, as I'm sure you know, election night, which means if we make any mistakes, by which I mean if you make any mistakes, we're getting fired. So stay on your toes, mate. You should be getting the signal any second now. When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Corn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out and posture.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist.
I put both a limiter and a compressor on the game audio, so that should help.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy.
So that should be the maximum it ever goes to.
Next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2.
Mhm.
There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys honest Andy's totally independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Top chat.
Oh,
Popular
shit.
footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the
It's
Year.
fine.
And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course,
We're gonna make different choices as well.
to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic. That's what's coming up on tonight. National News.
Lovely, mate.
Yeah.
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Yeah, ba 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 da 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 da.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
But first, the vote
Yeah, I'm good at this. I know. It's almost like I've been playing before.
With an astonishing
It's shocking.
81% of the popular vote is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change. But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
It's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of
Hi.
the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired.
None of those were. All right.
When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons.
Let's do exercise with ham sleeves.
Break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3,
That's all coming.
2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy.
Okay.
I need you to fill after the ads.
Listen, I'm somewhat good at this. Shockingly. That's a really cute little fucking bunny emote.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was
Hold on.
Me, Johnny Hamsey, right there in your lounge.
Johnny.
I don't care about this. Chat, this is how we should stretch.
This next sequence is what we call a multi-cam sequence, because you're going to be
Yeah, I know.
multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1, try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Yes, I know.
Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds.
Thank you, game. I do wish there was an option to be like, yeah, I've played this before.
Pull out to the wide shot for a bit, just to keep it interesting. 3, don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah?
The jumping up and down, the welcome home, Johnny. Oh yeah. I like how their legs are just like going all the way back here, and his is like, eh.
Recommended. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
All right. Hi, Squeaks. Thank you for the 65 plus 4. Nice. Nice.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Nice.
Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance, but first Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent, and today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is a switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
The latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful chap.
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
Worked with him on several movies.
Thunder
and terribly
Twat.
Successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love.
Been on that show a bit long.
A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Oh, that is a beautiful question.
I don't think there's this many quick cuts in
like you,
in real TV, guys.
Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding.
I don't know. I haven't watched TV in forever.
Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And
yeah, it really would. I.
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No. Good idea. No!
You want a hint,
Look,
Kingfisher?
I've only been part of your community briefly, but thank you for welcoming in so openly. Also, fuck yeah, dinosaurs.
Fuck yeah, dinosaurs! Fuck yeah, dinosaurs! Hold on. Fuck yeah, dinosaurs. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. Yeah, fuck yeah, dinosaurs. I was gonna say, do you want to know what my favorite dinosaur is? And then I forgot what my favorite dinosaur is. Because I'm a dingus. Yeah, we can all deck this actor, but thank you for the 1,000 bits, and also, Squeaks, thank you for the 69 altogether, which still nice. I'm trying to remember what my favorite dinosaur is. I want to say a Utah raptor, specifically, or Archaeopteryx is pretty good. I also want to say I really quite like Triceratops, I think. I'm not a big fan of like most of the T-Rex species or T-Rex style species like Allosaurus, Carnotaurs, things like that. I do like Suchomimus, I will say. I mean, yeah, they are in fact dinosaurs. Suchomimus is a pretty good dinosaur. Very long snout. You saw one in Jurassic World, because of course you fucking did. Let me go ahead and grab this image from Chrome. And we'll just talk about dinosaurs for a second. Suchomimus is pretty fucking good. They're not as big as Spinosaurus, but Suchomimus is pretty freaking good. They're pretty good, I think, in my opinion. Baryonyx. Yeah, they are. I'd say so. I keep just going into like Jurassic World shit. I'm just like, no, just show me an actual fucking Baryonyx. God dang it. And then Archaeopteryx, is that how you spell it? Of course, you of course have to, like, you know, little feathered boys. I love little feathered boys. But honestly, the fucking size of these motherfuckers. Look at this! They made a realistic replica of a Quetzalcoatl. A Quetzalcoatlus? They're fucking awesome! Like, how does that fly? That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I love it. What are these toes? Like, they're fantastic, personally. Yeah, they are freaking enormous. They're great. I love them. I think those are probably some of my favorite dinosaurs.
Real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear.
Hold on, that's a bad... It's got a thing in the middle of it, so let me just copy paste it. Draco Rex, eh? Draco Rex Hogwartsia. Is this a real... Full name Pachycephalosaur. Okay. For a second I was like, Hogwarts? What if It's okay. It sounds like a fake fucking name. Its scientific name sounds like a fake freaking dinosaur, honestly. Because it's like, I'm gonna make a dragon T-Rex that lived at Hogwarts. That's my favorite dinosaur that I just made up just now. And it's like, okay. Why is my thing overheating? I have a little heater under my desk and I don't know why it's like overheating and turning off, which is very frustrating because I want warm feet. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Listen, all scientists are nerds, and as someone who wants to become literally a fucking sort of scientist and is maybe going to college for it potentially in the next year, I need to figure that shit out so soon. Like, I get it. I like being a giant nerd. So, I get it.
When it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the brain.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan...
Bulbasaurus.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out now. We'll go to the Russia's room together once the broadcast...
I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, it's fine.
You think I don't know that?
Oh, this is really sexy. Didn't actually sit there and watch this.
To you, Miss Flanagan.
I just need what I actually need. I think is just to make an Amazon wish list of just lip chap to be like, chat, help me buy lots of lip chap so I don't die.
To see this. No, it's all too late.
Look at this.
The virus.
Mm-hmm.
The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We could stop it all. Yes, we could stop it all.
We have to ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count
Yep.
it in.
Alan James, I guess. Jesus. 2, 1, 0, now. Yes, I know.
Probably notice the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button.
That being in the background kind of gets to me.
For as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screen. That's why.
He literally just was like, look at this steak, look at this picture of a cow. This isn't what cows look like. This isn't a cow.
Real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. You're in the way of the truth!
Now, Alan James, author of Alan James is Right.
If you don't turn on
Oh, it's Alex Jones. Okay, now it makes sense.
You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Alan James is right.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Go for it, Pat. Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Yeah, but you need to use so much because the chapstick would be causing a chapstick is like calcium carbonate. They need to be because the thing they're supposed to treat. Then what do I do about my mouth hurting?
About the campaign, you've
I don't
heard us say
understand.
that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future.
Yeah, I might need to go. Well, I use Burt's Bees. I just use like a pomegranate one.
Celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country.
I'm just gonna go find some Burt's Beeswax.
Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to
I missed that one.
Earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
the people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise,
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of France, and our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that...
Actually, I have some coconut oil. Hold on. We use coconut oil. Okay. My mouth is oily and disgusting, but it might help. And that's what matters. Good night, Golan. And good night, Spear.
Leaked out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go.
Oh my god.
Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Old boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Pop time talk, but Pop time has but what?
Program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not,
gotcha.
Continue to move to the next page. Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much
generous.
wealth you have overall.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks. Alright, mate, welcome to
Come on, let me get through this. Listen, apparently butt time. Listen, pop time has skills, apparently. Yes, I know.
Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly. But before.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Yeah.
This is the rushes route. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know.
You can mute any combination of them so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Yeah. We already listened to all of this. Okay. Let me just play my game, please. Is cat time a thing? No. Oh! Cat time's a thing! Yeah, everything's good. Alright. My name is Alex, your spouse, Sam, Charles, and Susie. Susie's 19, that explains a lot. Fuck it. Let's do this. I'm washing my hair. Fuck it, let's go to political rallies. Whatever. We already did equal, so pick one, chat. Safe, free, or happy? Safe, free, or happy? Safe, free, or happy? Let's... There. Looks like Free is winning so far. There's that. Okay. Free. Sign my name. Done. My brother's still gonna come talk to me. Fuck he is. I guess we should let him go. Mm-hmm. There's a bee time? Oh my gosh. And Bubbles is in it! Hold on. Messaging Barry right now. This changes literally everything, honestly. I guess we should still... There's only one duck. That's great. I guess we should probably just let him go. Sure. Okay, yeah. All right. I guess. Is there a deer time maybe? That'd be cute. Lugia time. Hi, ooh. Hi, only a Pustu. How are you? Yeah, I know. I know. Let me play. I already did. I'm not playing that one. Yeah, we're not playing this one. Yeah, there is none. It kind of... I feel like there might be if I complete it, but I wasn't able to complete it, you know?
It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Now you're in auto headline mode, so if runs out, the machine's just going to pick one at random for you. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
Exclusive interview
And we're
with former
off.
Prime Minister.
Good luck, mate. If I get swallowed, I'll be back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Ooh, he's partying.
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend
Oh, there
Janet
should
says
be a
there's
demon
only
time. This is bullshit.
Acclaimed action
10
movie.
seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
2, 1, go.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic.
Hello? Oh, god damn it.
Favorable rumblings.
God damn it. I really want to like this game. I really, really want to like this game. Damn it. I really want to like this game. It crashed again, that's all. It's fine. Okay. All right. God! Okay.
So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get swallowed, I'll be back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
Chat,
Destination unknown.
we should be time until we find if Barnaby is in there or not.
Exactly who's leading this charge?
Because I want to know if Barnaby's in there.
Discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of
There he is! There he is! Yes! 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 There's the boy! There's the boy! Hold on. This is fantastic news, everybody.
and unfavorable rumblings already heard from overseas. I'll be asking my guests whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo from our archive gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been
I'm just fucking with it at this point and trying to get a different thing.
In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas.
Yeah, I don't care.
Concerns have been raised
Fuck
about the
Mr.
product's safety.
Snugglehugs.
Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Sporsborgen-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern.
Oh yeah, totally promising. Very, very promising.
Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results.
That's true.
Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. And
oh no.
The angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And grievous bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be?
I refuse to do this one. I refuse.
To talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective.
I, from my own perspective, refuse to do that one.
Less and less oversight. Are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut?
Yes.
All that, a mega morph with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
I mean, oh yeah, absolutely. One is absolutely getting murdered. Fuck this dude.
Like of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised, but what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is Right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't what
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for
orgies, yes,
we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised
God.
like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming.
I keep meaning to switch to her, and I switch to him, and it's very frustrating.
Into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding
good orgies.
they're already
They're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong. I want to see these changes.
Yeah,
but
I
only if they're
realize now how much he's
sustainable.
supposed to be
If
Alex
adults lose their
Jones.
power after spending half of our GDP on
Yeah,
dismantling
they do.
infrastructure,
Polarish, it's
that
really
could be
good.
Catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Oh, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets
So
and
I need to
Wealth
play
Act.
this one at
That's
least.
all coming up tonight on the National
1,
Nightly News.
0.
1 minute back.
Okay. Okay, that went
I think
well.
it might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much
I don't
shit
have water
my
in this
life.
cup. Why do I have this
We'll
cup?
see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
What could it mean? I can just turn him off? I can just turn him off!
I'm just saying I'll do what I can. That's
Why
all.
did I not think of that?
You know she is.
I've said a bit of word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Is little JT's gonna do
Yeah, we didn't. We also don't have stonks in that yet, so.
Welcome back. In our
Oh,
second segment,
this
we're going
guy.
to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour
Which
we can
country?
just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with
Oh,
the volume,
hey.
Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers. Helen, what are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective.
Chat. We need to clarify right now that if you haven't been here previously, this is one of the characters that just is like slur, 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 homophobic bullshit. Just hold on to your pants for it.
On our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community.
Man, it's almost like
looking in through
his
windows
house
and
seems
generally
comfy.
enjoying your neighbours without the risk
I could
of being
sleep.
terrorised
Do
by
you
some
think there's
thug with a
a
knife.
bed somewhere in this room
So you
that
feel
you
the
could
streets
sleep?
simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible.
God.
Leviticus clearly states that...
Oh, there's his gimp.
Hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped.
Ah, shit.
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Spaying the badgers.
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people
Darling,
of this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty, you beast, Clive.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter
Jesus.
Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No.
Jesus.
She takes 3 of the pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to talk to us today.
And menacing a swan.
His birthday.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Hey! Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Hey! Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party.
Shit.
Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Way! I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Sopen! Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris. Oi, oi. Little Chris.
Oi, oi. Oi.
Vampire Chris.
Vampire Chris still gets me.
This one's, yeah?
Yep. 1 sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust. Open!
Wait, menacing a swan is actually a legal charge in Britain? Why? What? Wait, what?
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy?
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal there, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think
anyway.
Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony?
I really do like that they point that out. Like, how did you do this in this short amount of time? It's been 2 seconds.
The viewer at home have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
I hit that too soon, but it's fine.
That went well.
Piss off.
Smooth, incisive journalism.
Because the Queen owns all the swans. But isn't a goose... The Queen owns all the swans. But swans are assholes. What happens if a swan comes up to you and you're just like, whatever. I don't... Okay. You say, no thank you, and you leave.
New Judicochon will revitalise the appearance of the strength of your face's skin. 41% of women we surveyed said they loved their visible flakes, and 7 out of 10 dentists would recommend it.
10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in
I think I
5,
broke the phone
4,
too.
3.
Hilariously.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Maths is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right. To put into context, I play a young
Yeah,
first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
That's side-eye. I didn't catch that side-eye. I swear to God. Okay, yes, I do, Fisher.
Put it in, Coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Tears.
Another day of fears.
Fears.
But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner?
Whoops.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me,
I'm late for maths.
It's my favourite subject, and so important.
Maths is so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
This is, yeah, no, Xandri, same. It's, listen.
Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be cheeky. If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be made. So stop now, make a different choice.
You know, as you do.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cool laps. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
It is.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be cheeky.
Yeah.
If you work as
I'm not good at the on-beat sort of thing.
it's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Yes!
Good job, everybody.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dalton. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal
Okay,
fuck was that?
now we can get into things diverging, I think. I think this is the part where things start to diverge.
Belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these
Well-
twats out of my studio.
Yeah, no, this is, yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Look at that! A+. Well, all right. Yeah, no. Yeah. 100%. I think we're about to have this conversation, though. Oh, yeah. No, it's... This game is, like, not a horror game, but it also is a horror game. It's hard to explain. You get to the theater, Sam's already there waiting, dressed to nines. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're at the theater now. Shower in hands in a private box. Tickets arrive at your doormat with the type thank you from Chris. You'll get a passport back soon enough. Show is at usual taste, pretentious opera language that neither body's... the drinks go down nice though. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line, get your coats. A couple of parties talk about really coaching up people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds pretty awful. You notice the 14-year-old son isn't home. There's a note in the kitchen. He's at a friend's house. It's a school night. I'm gonna trust him. If he's already gone, I'm gonna trust him. We also went out. I need to trust him being gone. Fuck you! Who could be calling you while you were at work? Good afternoon. This is about your son, Charles. Of course it is. Charles perfectly, but he wasn't at school today. Could be absent. He didn't go to school. Of course he fucking didn't. I gave him a fucking chance and he destroyed it. Assets that you cannot without submitting these documents. We work as a team. We're rewarded. Chris is safe. That's all that matters. Okay. Okay, we're still here at Christmas. I'm glad everyone's... Let's make a toast. Glad we're all here. Murmur of cheers. Do you know... Okay, I remember this. We can't do it this time. It's money we just don't have. What the fuck? What? Excuse me! She can't... But, I... Okay, thank fuck. Yeah, no, money's too tight. Great. I just realized, yeah, your mother tells you happy birthday on Christmas. I just realized that. And calls you by a different name. No, we can't. At this point, I have to work. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, wife. Thank you, wife. Thank you, wife. She'll probably come back to bite me about that later. Just, Okay. You find yourself... Advanced go-getters, right. First got play because strapped at school, been strapped, you won't have to do anything. I still think this is fine for him. I think it'll help. I still think it's fine. It's the only choice that I can think of that works out. I don't know. I haven't heard Pat before prior to this. Oh boy. This guy's a nut job. Fuck that. No, I refuse. Fuck that. Good. Eat my pizza. A profitable partnership. Okay. And then most of the rubbish respond immediately. Okay. Yeah, this is where I get a stonk. What would you guys like to be part of stonk-wise? We already did Neil's deals. It's always a crazy steal from Neil. The D&D one? EOB. Eye of the Beholder. Alright, we can do that. Yep. Cool. Alright, moving forward. It's been many days. Jesus. It's so many days! Alright, so this is where I get electrocuted if I don't do well enough. Yeah, I don't care, dude. Good evening, Alex. Yep, let's go. You're good, Ark. I get it.
Such pricks.
That well, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
2, 1.
I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight.
Yep.
In thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt, or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances...
Shit, I didn't pick these!
House divided. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month.
Oh
now,
no.
Embittered doctors Ingrid Sforsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options to end the growing tensions.
Since splitting into 2 opposing
Jesus.
groups on day 4 of the expedition, relationships between the factions and their leaders have only worsened.
To avoid escalating conflict, the 2 rival leaders are discussing partitioning the cavern into 2 clearly delineated areas, rumoured to be named Wongstown and Sforsborg and Horgensvoord.
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilised numerous government resources to recover the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, would be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Handsleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks his
I'm gonna make him gay!
Concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Since Since being banned from the national squad earlier this year after urinating on a referee during a friendly against East Grinchley, things seem to have gone from bad to worse for Hamsleaves.
Is his once celebrated role
Okay, no, never mind.
become the bad boy of sports?
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks.
Oh my god, let's tunnel through Earth, hell yeah.
Adventurous CEO be leading the business giant down a dark alley, or taking it to a new level of success.
We understand the mobile orientation operational borrowing service will be a new
The moobs! The moobs! The moobs! I just realized it was moobs! Holy shit!
System based around the construction.
Oh yeah, she's Elon Musk 100%.
Center of the Earth. Sophia Rimington claims it will make travelling from one side of the world to the other the matter of an afternoon. Geologists are concerned about the implications of digging a hole through the planet, while flat earthers claim it should be quite easy.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National Nightly News.
Yeah, she's still feeling like a drip on her and stuff. We're doing it, everybody! We're doing the news!
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan.
Oh, they're not naked this time! Nice!
I'm here in moderate hatchings to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
It's simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much smatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gaddispatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine that, having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
So what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it
Eat the rich, everybody. Yeah, they were naked before, previously.
These redistributions are both fair and just.
I hardly think we've had it easy for fussle's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. I remember! Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, that's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel.
We will rise and rebel. We are here for marriage.
And our quest for redress is to divest our breasts in an undressed bare chest protest.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, nope, nope, there they go.
Daddy, stop it!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Right, you buggers! Carry ho!
Who's this?
Oh, I guess I'm just showing this then.
Bentley, glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy.
Thanks, Daddy.
He gets that from me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fudding well heard, that's all.
Language! Language, Penelope. We are nude, not rude.
Sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody
Mm-hmm.
will. Stuff and piff pop.
Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, he does. It's fantastic.
Embryonic protest movement takes one in the toxic. It's back here in the studio. I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough shaft work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure you have. But can a naked protest movement ever really catch on? It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Hey, Office fan, we're doing all right. We had to restart because we were getting a bug that wouldn't let us proceed. So here we are in a different timeline. There were no snuggle hugs.
Well, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. So stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I'm busting.
Oh. She's funny.
Yes, I know. I think it's very endearing.
She wants your job.
She's welcome to it. Why is it raining on my desk?
Why is it raining, in fact? Why could it be raining? You ever just think about your prostate? I do. All the time. All the time, everybody.
Your collection today, and we'll send you the first 8 editions with no postage or packing. That's right, no postage, no packing. Plus, you'll also receive this exclusive little bit of
Ooh.
absolutely free.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
Today,
I think we should keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one pack line.
That's supposed to be write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine, Jenny.
Through replicas. Collection is for display purposes only. The items are ornamental replicas and not for use with wood, metal, masonry, or any other physical surface. Terms and conditions apply. See issue 42 for details.
4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan, you joined me
Okay.
live here for the final.
I need a snack if I'm gonna do Sports Board again, because holy shit. Okay. I got pickle. What do you mean run amok? Run amok how? Run amok how? Oh god, I choked on a pickle. This is how I die. Oh, sorry. Usually, so for me, I go by Deer, and he goes by Deer. And it's meant to be confusing, so I get it, and it makes sense. See, the difference for me, King, is that I have a STL 3D printer, so I don't have the ability to do that with supports, sadly. Unless I get a dual nozzle. And I would love one, but I don't know.
First annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes.
Oh, okay.
It's Mr. Wingspan
Gotcha.
Tommy, the fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. Striker go first. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. D-Robe.
The trivia round?
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker. The shots.
God, this fucking.
All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Is that good take? Don't know why you can take it. To Harris. Bit of business with the ring, but it got sorted out. Striker. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back.
Oh, football.
But what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope the round 2.
This is so dumb.
But first, of course, after the
I love this game.
it's time to change ends.
Sort of.
Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Striker giving it large. Second round, double. Harris wins round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible.
Oh, fuck.
They're trying to
I tried.
but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now.
Fuck me.
Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. You know, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heat. What a brilliant move.
Absolutely brilliant, everybody. Absolutely fucking brilliant.
Of course, the ground sound. excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery in display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of two halves. 4 rounds and 7 subjects. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show.
Of course. You ready for the halftime show, everybody?
Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see, and ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it, and the bucket has been knocked over.
Not the bucket, no!
Hopefully he'll get taken out now.
Whatever will we do?
Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there.
Whatever shall we do?
Never to be seen again.
Final poses. Oh boy, cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these.
Not the bucket. Don't hurt the bucket.
Science, we can't. Thank you.
Please.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
Of course.
Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but, of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny...
Oh my God!
Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go.
Mr. Barry saying what? I'm sorry, all I can think of is Barry saying, Mr. Bucket, you put your balls in my mouth? When did this happen? What? Welcome back, Nobagoo. I'm confused.
Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Nonsense is going on here. Yes. We want our money. Yes, very good. Take them away.
That's how the Mr. Bucket commercial goes.
Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Jog on!
This is the mime round.
It's an absolute bloody...
You ready for the mime round, everybody? It's the most intense round.
It's the final round, and of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high-level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. and she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg, and now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From a striker, but she's in it to win it.
Harris is
on it like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of.
Oh, the car going real fast.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris! Unfortunately, that is the end. What a
It's so dumb.
That is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump! We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
Oh yeah. Ready? Everybody, who wins? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to win, chat? Who do you want to win? I'd like to win.
Of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
I won!
Once again, a win for everyone.
I won!
As my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship, I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board.
We all won, it's true.
What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary final.
Historic.
We all won, chat. Everybody.
You were a fan.
Oh yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
25 bits, 25 bits,
Hi.
25 bits, 25 bits, 25 bits, 25 bits, 25 bits, 25 bits, 25 bits.
Do the streakers get
Probably.
medals?
Probably.
I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just
I
shocked
accidentally
me. Where's that sound guy?
didn't do the... It's fine.
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Well, at least we did good. Also, thank you for the 25 bits, even though you don't need to give me money to say things, but thank you for the 25 bits. Oh, that's sure a
Sorry
bucket.
about all these buckets. We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
You're going to need a whole new lining up there.
Minister, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolfe, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolfe.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet. Is your seat damp?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
2, 1.
Welcome
And back to
I
you.
am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who get to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say,
Your ma'am.
there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
I'm gonna try really hard to not shock myself.
Will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really
death.
scares you?
Oh,
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much
Oh man,
less
just cure death, everybody.
Much less painful, much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's camera 4 right there.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He was all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
God.
Last time you saw him.
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. They could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see.
Yep.
And she
As
didn't
it
want
were.
to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for.
The
and paid
emotional
for by
costs.
the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just giving me an electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think I'm from my asshole.
Are we still on the air, Peter?
Yes. Sorry. My apologies. All.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
So basically everyone seems to be a shadow of something. So we have Alex Jones as the one black character who wrote a book and was talking about the Obey stuff in the water. We have the Elon Musk who made the snuggle hugs in our previous thing that then took over the world. We have the cocky reporter who's now vying for the other one's job currently, and like and what comes along with that. This guy is the drunk.
Hello,
Hi, friend.
Moto.
Hey guys. Hi, friend. Hey, real quick, everybody. This game is full of a lot of fucking trigger warnings. Like a lot of them. Like a lot of them. If any of the above that I'm about to post makes you unhappy, or upset, or in any way, please feel free to just head out. I get it. Thank you. Take care of yourself first and foremost. But if you're willing to stick around, hi friend, how are you? Welcome to absolute political fucking discourse where we're talking literally about euthanasia right now. How are you guys? This game's a lot.
What way?
Sorry, I've got sapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here?
That was a little long.
The older generation might feel somewhat...
That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
Sorry, the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of...
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Shit. I skipped that one a little bit. Oh!
Go get yourself yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
Jesus.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final.
Let's do C.
And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
Ow! Okay, so it happens freaking regardless. Great. Cool.
Anyway, this could be a good thing.
Time to go into a coma.
Transition, the moment I start the leak.
A generous bonus. Ooh, can afford I can afford coffee. Nice. World's doing okay. They're not. They like me though. Channel 1 likes me. All right. I don't need to see any of those. We saw them previously. It's fine. This is Elon Musk. This is basically Alex Jones. I don't know if these two are meant to be something, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, there shouldn't be a Furby outbreak. Theoretically.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all.
God damn it, it still happens. Okay, so it doesn't fucking matter really.
Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it, the little bastards. Turn on the Snuggles app and push the big red button and it'll deal with them for you.
Yeah, I don't care.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to the National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up.
Yeah, I don't care.
There's no credibility, Jenny.
On Channel 1 at 7 o'clock. Episode of What's Wrong with This Picture? And tonight,
It's not a
group
mess.
of television
Everything is where it should be.
Yeah, it sold, just not as well. It only sold like 7 of them.
At 8 p.m. by
Of course, Megan's place look lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Which tonight.
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Outside.
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Electric Fever Dream, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch as Helen.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
Brings us to 11:15, where,
She says she's
as
not
usual,
talking to you.
Dr. Abe.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Eating his
Shall I count us in?
Incisors.
Make it
And
so.
tonight he's got a
Okay, 10
traffic warning
seconds.
from Stainstable.
Break it
Yeah,
down.
we're also in a coma, technically.
Tonight, it's the National Weather Report. As if
5,
that mattered.
4,
But now,
3.
it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the
Good
National
evening.
Nightly
I'm
News.
Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories
And I'm
tonight.
Megan
Wolf.
Snugglehut. It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehut stories woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehut we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And
Screw
now,
it.
as his photograph suggests, and now they may be attempting to...
Hello, Moto.
Hi, Gam. Thank you for the Wade. I'm gonna go through this again real quick. Yeah, there's double audio because live and broadcast are both like the volume's up. We're gonna go through this again one more time. Hey guys, if you're uncomfortable with any of the triggers or trigger warnings that I'm about to post, please, forgot a raid message, it's alright. Any of the triggers or trigger warnings that I'm about to post, feel free to leave. I get it. Trigger warning, sorry. Whoop. I feel free to leave. I get it. This game can be intense. There's a lot of shit to talk about. We did just finish an entire conversation about euthanasia, for example, and if it's supposed to be legal or not. And there's a fascist party that's kind of rising up, and it's a whole lot. But it's trying to do it in a semi-comedic sense. Listen, if none of these things are your jam, I get it. Feel free to leave. I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. I stream on Tuesdays too, so there's that. If not, hey guys, how are you? How is getting clips? Gam, how you doing?
to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
This frightening new development means that even those previously thought to be relatively safe, like the young and fit, must...
Well, howdy! It's okay. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Take care to watch their backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to
Fuck it, let's talk about orgies.
Characteristically bold behavior in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle tugging.
Old dogs, new tricks. Bad boy celibacy Johnny Handsleeves announced today that he just can't wait until this lockdown's over so he can start his new career.
It is, of course, up to each of us to choose how we spend this brief spell of collective unconsciousness. But if this photograph, sent by the man himself, is anything to go by, Johnny seems to be making some interesting decisions with regard to his time at home.
Yep, like punching bananas.
As the rehab I never knew I needed, Handsleeves seems to have decided to capitalize on that aggressive streak, announcing today that he intends to join the growing underground street fighting association when the lockdown ends, where he will, and I quote, take any wanker on for a fiver.
The shape of things to come. In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Nice.
The Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
It's actually kind of fun.
Greetings from Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord. We've got the generators up and running again, and not a peep from the boys' side in days now. They don't seem to have the ability to be able to focus on more than one thing. It's fascinating. I mean, they're monkeys, basically, flinging their feces around and playing with themselves. We've got a choice of spas our side, and the best patisseries you've ever seen. In 20 years down here, all they've managed to invent is a pointless game called Run, Kick, Ball, and some
Run, Kick, Ball?
Rock Witch. Mum says if it wasn't for their sperm, we could probably do without them. And our top people reckon that we'd be able to make it artificially in the next decade or so. So there's that. Helvetica.
Why is there an H? I don't know. I think it's because we're in a coma.
Get out!
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
the quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Yes, I've said that many times.
Many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an imaginative form of punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
Oh no.
In what's being called a draconian measure,
are they being lured into butter?
The ancient right of trying
Custard.
by custard. Just like in the old days, if you float, you're executed on the spot. But if you sink, well, you'll go well with profiteroles, Jeremy.
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done.
People working in Bryn Fairly number of new paper when you get to choose the perspectives of what we're included in what fashion. I don't remember that whatsoever, actually.
On this show to
Forgive me.
To the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. One of the many new jobs I have in this current crisis.
Oh, it does it itself.
On a daily basis with the Department of Perambulation, and they have made me aware of these. Now, these are genuine requests from citizens for permission to go outside. Now, I would like to share a few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you people? How difficult is this to grasp?
Yeah, I think it does it itself, so I don't have to worry about it.
Because there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on a Friday. I call him Mr. Quack.
Yeah, it's doing it itself, so I'm good.
We're really starting to bond. No, James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie, from self-righteous on sea, wants to go out so she can deliver homemade meals to the elderly. No, Katie, stay at home. Your casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you, Lewis, from Hamble Bamblebury.
Is Hamble Bamblebury a place? I hope it is.
Left to the police. Now, I want to make this as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over. Thank you.
Man, I wish.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive into some controversial opinions with two familiar faces.
And then, in our third segment, and presumably because our editor is also working from home, there's going to be a bloody quiz.
I can't wait.
Don't do that.
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I will be asking controversial CEO Sophia Remington
Grumpelson.
where it all went wrong.
And circuit scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us, presumably to provide a bit of false hope.
Maybe she'll tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Okay. It is 1:30 at night. Jesus. Maybe we pick this up. Well, no. We have a stream tomorrow with Nicole. What was... So I know because I played this before. Sorry, spoilers, I guess. We played this before and got a bug that didn't let us progress, and I've already submitted a report to the devs about it. I'm thinking we might come back to this in a little bit, just because it is very much the same game. And it is 1:30 at night for me, so there is that. Tomorrow, we have a game with Nicole. With Nicole Gundai. The best Nicole I know, as far as I know, because I don't know of anybody else named Nicole, actually. So there's that. Speaking of Nicole, Nicole is streaming, and we're gonna go raid Nicole. Yeah, it is very late. This is where I end normally anyway, about 1:30 to 2. So, we're gonna be playing Viscera Cleanup with Nicole hopefully tomorrow. And I basically want you to the raid message for Nicole is just gonna be, we're going to draw so many peens tomorrow. Just that. That's just all I want from y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. It'll probably be about normal stream time actually, because I believe she has some stuff to do during the day, and that's cool with me. So we will probably figure that out at a later time. Y'all have a fantastic one, and thank you guys so much for stopping by, and for the raids, and for the subs, and for the gifted subs, and for just being nice to me for some reason that I still am not going to understand for a long time to come. Y'all are great, and I adore you, and you're amazing, and y'all have a good night. So good night. Good night. Good night and goodbye. But I don't see you tomorrow. Good night, good morning, good night, and good evening, good morning, and good night. That's what it is. Good evening, good morning, good night. Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye. Also, VOD watchers are pretty cute, too. This was the news.